There's a sun in the sky, there's a cloud drifting by. All kinds of birds make you wish you could fly. And in the distance I see someone waving at me. I hope that it's you.
Hey y'all, it's Christy, the Gen X Gypsy, and welcome. Today's video is an Amazon haul video about all of the things that I think would be great for you to have along on your epic road trip, Gen X style. And if you stick to the end, I'm going to talk about that outfit that you saw me wearing in the intro, because a few of those things came from Amazon as well. Let's jump right in. Our first item is this retractable metal straw. It comes in its own little carrying case with a connector so you can put it on a keychain, or you can put it on your backpack or your purse, wherever you want to carry it. It does come with the straw itself plus a little cleaning scrubby thingy. I've had this one for, I don't know, a couple of years, and it's great. The trick is just remembering to have it with me when I want to use a straw. I don't use a straw all that often, so it's a little tough remembering it. I try to keep it in the car with me at all times. That's why I think for a road trip, these would be awesome, especially if you happen to stop to get stuff at fast food restaurants and you can eliminate having to use those plastic straws, which are terrible for sea life, especially our beloved sea turtles. Next is this cool car battery charger. This thing works by you charge the battery itself up, and then you can charge your car battery, and it will charge both diesel and regular gas cars. There's a specific size liter diesel and gas cars that it will work on. Make sure to check that out when you go to look at it. It comes with your charging cables, and this thing plugs into the actual battery itself here. In addition to being able to charge your car battery, this also has a couple of USB attachments so you can plug in your cell phones or your tablets. It does come with a variety of connectors that you might be able to charge your laptop on this. The connectors do not include the C connector that is used by the MacBooks, but you could probably find an adapter where you would be able to also plug in your MacBooks into this. It comes with its own cigarette lighter to recharge the battery while you're driving down the road if necessary, but you can also charge it at home before you go. It does have to be more than 50% charged in order to charge up the car, so you want to make sure it's fully charged before you leave on your trip. But this was only like $60, and it's so small. It fits all in this case, which I'll put back together after I do this video, but this little case, so it won't take up much room in your car, and it's just another safety item that's nice to have along, no matter whether you're on a long road trip or just to have in your car while you're driving around town. The next item I got is a new item to me. I've been using an old phone holder in the car that just kind of like stuck onto the vent system, and it just didn't work very well. My phone was always falling out of it. I did get this new phone holder that I put on the dash of my car. I can now use my phone to do the widescreen videoing if I want to when I'm driving down the road, or also to be able to have maybe a bigger map to look at. I know I've been talking in my past road trip series videos about using Google Maps on your phone and such. I do realize that most newer cars do have navigation systems in them, and if you do have a newer car, you're probably not using your phone for your navigation system. But for those of us who like to drive our cars until they absolutely just won't go anymore, most of us are still using our phones in order to have our navigation systems. Having this new phone holder is definitely going to make that easier for me, and so far it works really well. I'll give you an update after I've used it for a month or so as to how well it holds up. Next is, crazy enough, one of my favorite items that I have in my car at all times, and I've had this particular one probably for maybe 5 to 6 years old at this point, and that is a garbage can. This one fits behind the console in my car, and it is fully lined with plastic. It is easy to clean out if something gets spilled in there. I've had like banana peels that have gotten a little, yeah, gross. It's super easy to wipe out, and I just love having a place for all the garbage in the car to go, especially when you're on a road trip, but pretty much all the time. I have allergies and I use Kleenex a lot in my car. For whatever reason, when I'm going in and out of places, my nose starts to drip and I'm constantly blowing my nose, and having a place to put all of those dirty Kleenexes is really convenient. That may have been TMI. Sorry. This next nifty little item I was inspired to get after watching Kira and Nate's travels in their van over the past year. Now they have the little shark hand vac, which is about $100, and this one is about half the price. I wanted to try it out and see if it worked for me. It's just this nice, very great size little portable vacuum cleaner. I needed one for my house anyway because I have plants in my bathroom that the dirt kind of drips down behind the toilet and it's difficult to get with my regular vacuum. But having this along on a road trip is going to be really nice, especially if things get spilled, those chip bags that like accidentally come torn open and you end up with chips all over the place, sand, dirt. We're going hiking on our Banner Elk trip, so having this to maybe get up some of the dirt and keep it so the car isn't getting quite so dirty the whole time we're up there. I am excited to use this. I've used it in my bathroom already and it works great in there. I'll let you know how it goes on my trip next weekend. This next little item is most likely for those of us who have cars that are older than 10 years old, and that is to have cigarette lighter chargers. Now my car does have both a regular cigarette lighter charger thing and an extra 12-volt connector. So I can actually have two of these in my car. And if you get the one that has the two USB connectors, then you could potentially be charging 4 things at the same time. But like I pointed out, the car battery charger also has the ability to charge via a USB too. That just gives you a lot of options to charge things up if you're traveling with a lot of electronics. But having one of these or 2 of these along on your trip, they're not very expensive, but I would suggest that you not get the cheapest ones of these. I have found that if you get like the ones at the dollar store, it will interfere with your radio or your Bluetooth playing in your car. I would spend a little extra money to get one that's better quality. This little item you've seen me talk about a few times in my other videos, and these are the Chico bags. I have had these for again, like 7 or 8 years. They fold up in this nice little carry-on bag. Some of them, I've lost the little carabiner on this one. A lot of them have a little carabiner on this hook here so you can hook them to a keychain, or I just keep them in my center console. They open up to, I don't know if y'all can hear that, it's thundering out. They open up to these nice big grocery bags or tote bags or whatever you want to use it for. They are just fantastic to have. I keep a couple in my car at all times. I usually throw 1 or 2 in when I'm traveling by plane somewhere as well. They're just a nice little bag to have with you, and they don't take up very much space at all. This next item is one I got that goes along with my car safety theme, and that is a digital tire pressure gauge. It's super easy to work. You just unscrew the nozzle, hold it on there, press the button, and it reads out the number on there. This one came as a pack of 2. So if you're a multi-car family, then this would be great, so you could put one in each of your cars. These next items I've been super excited to try out. I've seen them on quite a few different YouTubers' channels, and they are these reusable silicone bags. This set actually came with 3 different sizes. So I have like a nice big gallon size here. I have the cute little snack size here, and then the regular quart size here. They feel fantastic, and my understanding is that they really are pretty spill-proof. Spill-proof? That was the Southerner in me coming out. Spill-proof. If you saw my video on how to pack for an epic road trip, you saw that in my essentials bag, I included a box of Ziploc quart-size bags to have along the way. And I'm gonna replace that box of disposable Ziploc bags with these silicone bags. I am really excited to try these out. They just feel really good. And look at the colors they come in. They're such fun colors. They're like my favorite beachy colors. Now in that packing video where I'm talking about my bag of essentials, I also talked about these plates, which in that video I actually mistakenly called them bamboo plates. They're actually palm leaf plates, but they are eco-friendly and compostable. This is a pack of 75. It's actually 25 plates, 25 forks, and 25 knives. As you can see, they're a nice size, and I love that they come with the utensils so you don't have to buy those separately. If you haven't had a chance to check out that how to pack for an epic road trip Gen X style, I will link it up here so you can check that out next. And before the packing video, I did a video on how to prep for your epic road trip. And in that video, I talked about this little nifty thing. I have had this key holder, or what I call a hide-a-key, for like, again, 4 or 5 years. It has traveled so many places. In that video, I think I said about 5,000 miles. After I thought about it for a while, I think this thing has actually probably been closer to 10,000 miles on the road with me. It comes with this super strong magnet back here that you can attach to somewhere flat and metal on your car. I have a particular place that I like to put it, and that it's traveled this whole time with me. It just comes apart super easily, which surprisingly doesn't happen when you're driving your car down the road. You just stick the key in here, snap that on, and you're good to go. Well, once you put it under your car, of course. The next item I picked up thinking about the couple of girls trips that I have coming up, and where we're going to be staying in hotels and motels, and it is a handheld mirror. I will put my hand over the mirror so it doesn't like shine away, but you can see what the size of it is. It's about my palm size, and it does come with both a magnifying side and a regular side. It also lights up so you can see yourself better. I thought that since it gets a little crowded in bathrooms sometimes in hotels, it'd be nice to have a little small compactish, I mean, it's not really a compact mirror, but a smaller mirror that you can set up on a desk or the console or whatever is out in the hotel room. And we can use that in order to get ready. It does have like a foot at the bottom that you set on the table, and then you can turn it for what side you want to use. And we have 2 more car safety items that I think would be useful to have. Again, both of mine I've had for a little while. This is just your basic headlamp. I like having a headlamp over a flashlight in the car because I think that a headlamp gives you more flexibility to use it. If something happens to the car, you can just put it literally on your head. Duh. You can put it on your head so your hand's free. I guess that goes without saying. This is just a, a basic Energizer one. They're not very expensive, and having one in your glove compartment, again, is just a nice thing. Also, if you need to stop on the side of the road to, have an emergency potty stop, it's nice to have that extra light and not be trying to hold your phone with the flashlight. Just be able to put this on your head and be, again, hands-free. And the second safety item is a first aid kit. I'm pretty sure I told you guys in the packing video that I got this one, I think at REI quite a few years ago, but I have found one on Amazon that is very similar, and all of these items are of course going to be linked below in the description so you can go check them out. Lastly are one of my favorite items, and it's these Turkish towels. Now I did originally get these in a set of 4, I believe, and I gave 2 of them away. I love the blue and the orange. They're just bright, fun, sunny colors. The nice thing about these are they don't take up very much space. So when you pack them, they pack down really small. They can be used as a towel. They can be used as a blanket. They could be used as a sarong or a skirt if you wanted to. They just have a lot of uses, and they are so soft and light, and they dry really quickly. One of my absolute favorite things, just a great thing to have for traveling, whether you're going on a road trip or traveling by air somewhere, especially tropical. Now let's talk about that outfit you saw in the intro and that I happen to be wearing right now. This little white tank top is one that I picked up from Amazon when I was looking for some other stuff, and I've been looking for a shorter white tank top to wear with some of my high-waisted pants that I got this summer because, the 90s are back and mom jeans have come along with them. But you know, it is what it is, and some of the high-waisted stuff is kind of flattering. So I have these jean shorts that I got at Walmart, and I have to say, they are the most comfortable jean shorts I think I have ever owned. They're a high-rise button front, and they're about 3 or 4 inches in the inseam. They are so comfortable. The denim feels really nice. They've washed really well. They are comfortable when I put them on. They stretch a little bit out while I wear them, but that just makes them that much more comfortable. And this little white tank top that I got actually looks really cute with them because it shows tiny little bit of midriff. Just enough that it's in the trend area, but not enough that I feel like I'm overexposed. The shoes are also from Amazon, and they are Sorel sandals. They are so comfortable. I'm excited to wear them on my trip to Banner Elk this weekend. They're gonna be my dressier pair of shoes that I'm going to pack along. Now for jewelry, this necklace I got in Alaska, and it was handmade by a native Alaskan. This ring and these earrings I got from a small boutique here in town, but I'll see if I can find the jewelry brand online somewhere so that you could go check it out. The jewelry line itself, I believe, is a fair trade company, so I'll try to make sure and find that for you because it is beautiful stuff. I really like it. And this ring I got at, I don't know, Belk's or TJ Maxx or somewhere, just as, you know, kind of a costume jewelry piece. And then for the purse, if you saw my last Amazon haul for travel items, I got this purse and I wasn't necessarily thrilled with it when I first opened up the box. I will have to say that since I did that video, I have used this purse almost daily. It's worked out to be a perfect size for a daily little purse for me. It's super summery. The crossbody length works really well for my body. I have a short torso, so sometimes the crossbody stuff can be a little long on me, but this is perfect. I mean, obviously you can adjust it, but even adjusted almost all the way down, it is a perfect size for me. My phone fits in here, my little wallet fits in here. I even throw in my Chico bag when I go to the grocery store in here, and it fits fine. This has turned out to be quite a winner in my book. Do y'all have some favorite road trip travel items that you don't like to travel without? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for staying to the end. I hope you found something useful in this video. I want you to know I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining my little YouTube family here. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Today we're doing an Amazon. Use my phone to do the widescreen taping. Ah!
There's a place I have found in the shade on the ground, far from all worries and troubling sound. When I go there to be by myself.